I was scrolling YouTube like I tend to do, and I came across a Kenji video, and I was like, we're watching this on stream because I feel like this is the only way that I can explain to you guys exactly what I've been dealing with on TikTok for the past probably 6 months. And more content creator friends of mine are starting to speak out about the TikTok situation, about the restrictions and everything. Yesterday, I made my, I don't want to say last post on TikTok, but I've lost so much motivation to continue posting on there because I'm sick of fighting the AI moderation system on there, the stupid censorship that they have. And I was just like, I can't do it anymore. I can't. It's gotten so bad. So we're gonna watch Kenji's video. He was actually watching Moist Critical talk about it. And I was just like, I have to watch this with chat because this is gonna be the only way that you guys understand what I've been dealing with. Because supposedly YouTube's gonna start doing it now too. We don't need AI to moderate these platforms. We don't need it. I will stand on this hill and continue to say that because AI is not smart enough to know the difference between a joke and fucking like reality at this point. I don't know. I'm pissed off, chat. I got 5 minutes into this video and I was like, I have to watch this with chat. All right. It's titled YouTube is Cooked. Please no. Because I went to YouTube because of how cooked TikTok is. I don't want YouTube to be cooked too.
Okay, we're gonna react to this. This affects YouTube big, like really, really, really big, okay? Like, I'm not even joking. It's kind of scary how this is.
Lock your doors and hide under your bed all you want. It won't protect you from a menace on the loose. A maniac at large that not even SpongeBob could catch. Mass surveillance, control, and censorship. It's now at our doorstep here. A place many have called home. YouTube. They've just announced they're rolling out AI in the US to detect if users are actually under 18, ignoring whatever the account's stated age is, and will apply restrictions to users it suspects are teens. And if it suspects that you are not over 18, it will restrict what you have access to, and the only way to overturn that is by providing identification.
Imagine like watching TV, the cops bust through your door. Give me your ID! Are you watching TV with no license, you mother? Get the on the ground! On the ground! Stay down! Stay the down! Where's your ID? Oh, we got her. Oh, you're 18 and up? Okay, alright, well, have a great day. My fault. Like, what the is this is so dystopian. This is so weird to me.
Yes, it fucking is. It fucking is. I'm so pissed off.
Out there, you know, with what's going on over in the UK at the moment.
Yes, I'm aware. Shaz told me.
Go give your doctor a huge pat on the ass and tell him that the lobotomy was very successful because you have lost all
Hi, Siri.
function. It's
I hope I said your name right.
I am the piss sucked from their balls.
I'm ticked off. We are watching this video because I feel like it is very important for you guys to understand what content creators have been dealing with. I've been dealing with this for probably 6 months on TikTok, and the fact that YouTube is trying to add this as their moderation system also has me very ticked off. So, yeah. Now you guys will understand what I've been dealing with and why I decided to finally just do my last post on TikTok last night. And now I'm really hoping that YouTube will not go down the same path. If you guys see your favorite post and stuff from your favorite content creators, make sure you are leaving comments on it and likes. Those two things will help out so much more than you realize. And it's completely free. It's a free way of showing support to your favorite creators. If you don't interact with us, you might not see us. I don't want to scare you guys, but that's the way the internet seems to be going now. And I'm really scared. the lack of engagement on creators' post is what inevitably will like take us off the platforms, if that makes sense. They just will stop pushing our content. They'll stop trying to help us grow or anything like that if we don't get any engagement on anything. And these AI moderation systems they're adding are not good. They're just going to make it even worse. So
here and all privacy completely thrown in this. So if YouTube's AI tools think that you're under 18, I hope you're ready to fork over your ID in order to continue to.
Everybody watching gonna have to look at their ID, bro. I'm so sorry. Like half our chat is like under 18, and the other half act like kids anyway. You know what I mean? We're cooked.
Access certain YouTube content and features. When YouTube determines a user is teen or preteen, the site will disable personalized advertising, activate digital well-being features, and put stricter content filters as well as behavioral restrictions into place. Basically, YouTube will pop its titty into your mouth and breastfeed you here because your parents aren't.
And you know what's funny, chat? Him saying that would have gotten me live banned on TikTok. That's what's funny. Saying pop a titty in a mouth, something about nutting, anything like that would have gotten me banned on TikTok.
What a joyful, pleasant future where these greasy, greedy, ghoulish corporations are now going to be LARPing as your parental figures, deciding what you can and cannot access based on their estimation of your age. Because no longer are parents even expected to be parents anymore. The internet is now that. My papa is
a not.
YouTube algorithm. It tells me what I can watch, what I'm allowed to consume.
Wait, it shouldn't be this way. It shouldn't fucking be this way.
You can't watch what you want to watch. You're gonna get flagged. Even if you're 18 and up, you're gonna have to show your ID. Does that not seem a little too invasive? You're joking? Isn't that crazy?
The only thing here that makes any level of sense is like disabling personalized ads for kids, which is something I'm pretty sure the YouTube Kids app already does, which again, I don't even know why that app exists anymore with this effect, with this change going into effect. It's now just a redundancy if they're going to polymorph the main YouTube platform into basically catering to kids on it as well. It's lunacy. It is not YouTube's responsibility to put the bumpers up in the bowling lane. The onus should be on the parents to ensure that their kids are not consuming harmful content on YouTube. It is crazy that YouTube is doing this. So they're using AI, which will assess a user's age via multiple behavioral factors, including what kind of
We
videos
don't
the user
need
searches
AI.
for, the categories of videos they watch, and how long the account has been active per its blog post, which is very vague and also going to lead to so many accounts.
This might finally clean out my comment section, bro. Holy, I might be saved. This might save me all. These dumbass.
I do feel for Kenji though.
Oh my god, bro. Them motherfuckers are good. You go get your little ID, baby. Go get your little ID in my comments, bitch.
Getting flagged as being under 18 that definitely are not. There are so many people in the Pokemon community, for example, that are adults. In fact, pretty much everybody that does Pokemon content,
because I have it off,
is like late
while I watch
early
this.
30s. That is like entirely an adult market, but it is a child's IP. Like, it is an IP that is catering towards kids. So pretty much anyone that searches for like Pokemon cards, Pokemon Showdown, really anything even adjacent to that, or like Nintendo games, like any gamers that play Nintendo games,
me with my Monster High doll collection, my Rainbow High doll collection, the fact that I collect dolls, probably gonna have a fucking hard time. I don't like this new direction that we're going in. Can we go back to like 2020, 2021, please? What is happening? What the fuck is happening?
all of those will be like a strike against them that could end with their account being deemed like under 18 or something. It's going to be absolute chaos, I imagine. This technology will allow us to infer a user's age and then use that signal regardless of the birthday in the account to deliver our age-appropriate product experiences and protections. If the AI estimation is incorrect...
What's the point of YouTube Kids? Number one. Number two, if you...
It's not the internet's job to parent children. It's the parents' job to prevent their kids from seeing things they shouldn't. It's not hard to put a parental lock on a PC, which makes certain websites need admin passwords, which only the parent would know. You know it works. I know from experience because my laptop had it on after I confessed to my mom of looking at adult websites. Yeah, I mean, it's literally not that hard. When I was growing up, my mom would literally take my phone every night and she would go through it every night. I was a good kid. I don't know why it's so hard for parents nowadays to do that. And then again, I don't even think kids should have phones unless they're like... I didn't get my first phone until I was 12 years old. It's ridiculous. I didn't get my first smartphone until my freshman year of high school. I know times are different. Times are always going to change and everything. And I know you can't really tell a parent how to parent a child. But, like, when it comes to this, when it comes to my job being affected, I'm pissed, chat. I should not be getting the cut from this. I should not be getting affected and being hidden the way that I am. This should be parents doing, not AI moderation system doing.
YouTube is so worried about like bad words and kids can't listen to bad words or see bad things. Why not automatically have a filter on YouTube, right? Where they're using AI anyway, automatically censor videos, right? And you could
He's genius for this.
Instead of demonetizing YouTube videos, making sure the creator doesn't make any money and limiting the video views, why not just make everything kids friendly with the AI filter? You know what I mean? And then you could turn it off because no one wants to fucking use that dumb, but at least give someone the option. I don't know if you guys like ever.
Why is there not an option for AI censorship like that? Like where it's like the beeps. Like something that does that instead. I feel like that would be so much better than just... Come on! And it gives people the option to turn it on and turn it off. I like that idea. I think Kenji's cooking with something there.
In Discord or something, but like when Discord moderators take their job too serious and they're like, no, we're gonna need to see your ID if you want to be in this place. Like that's what it's fucking giving. It's so bad. This is the stupidest shit I've ever seen on the internet. How companies are policing to a crazy, how is this legal?
YouTube says it will allow a user to verify their age with a credit card, a government ID, or a selfie. Wow, what saints? You get the privilege of providing your identification or your biometric data to YouTube in order to prove that you are actually over 18. Surely that's going to be like really secure and it's not going to be used for any kind of like tracking or anything like that. Don't be ridiculous. Tinfoil condom conspiracy theorist. There's nothing wrong with forking over all of your identification and your credit card information to corporations or the government directly, so that way they can actively monitor you and censor you and basically control what you have access to.
Is this not insane though? Like chat, when you really think about it, that means like they can control anything, like anything. AI is gonna dox us, not even doxing, but like they control what
They're gonna steal our information.
It's so weird. The censorship, I don't know what's going on, but it's ramping up to a crazy degree. It's hella dystopian. What's going on? There's no way.
Yeah, they already have.
What's the big deal? It's so absurd, man. I cannot believe how quickly this is getting out of control. Like I told you, it was not exclusive to just the UK. It is already touched down here, and it hasn't even been a week. It hasn't even been a week. That snowball has already become a full storm avalanche.
Yes, it has.
Terrible. It's scary. It's very scary. This article also mentions something else. The rollout of the new feature comes one day after Australia's government announced it would ban children under 16 from using YouTube, and less than a week after UK implemented the sweeping age checks on content on social media networks. YouTube was promised an exemption from Australia's social media ban last year, by the then communications minister, but the Australian government said on Monday that the platform would in fact be included in the country's ban
Well,
on
this
children
this
under
will probably
16 using
affect like
social networks.
K-pop and
The
stuff
ban is
too,
slated
won't
to
it?
take effect
I
in
would think
December.
so.
I know someone's watching and they're like, oh, well, they're protecting kids. This is a great thing. You know what I mean? But it's really not about let's be honest. When has the government ever truly cared about protecting kids? When have they ever? The Epstein files would have been out by now. You know what I mean? There's a whole
Exactly.
with who knows who the was on there. Some could be government officials. We don't even know. You know what I mean? They don't want to release that. There's a bunch of crazy human trafficking going on in this country and other places. Since when has anyone cared about that? So I feel like they're using it as a guise, like protect the kids. We got to protect the kids. We got to make sure whatever but let's be honest. I feel like it's just straight about control. They're trying to control what we see, censor what they don't want us to see.
Google, YouTube's parent company, strenuously advocated against the Australian ban and has threatened to sue to overturn it. That subject they mentioned there about the Australian government banning kids from making social media accounts is a topic that I briefly touched on like a year ago. But in a nutshell, this is something I've said a lot. The entire landscape of social media has changed so much over the last decade, drastically, where I do think it is downright dangerous and detrimental for kids to just have unlimited access to things like Twitter, for example. So I do think that it's not exactly
Stop
a good
it.
thing to
No.
have kids making social media accounts and just rotting away on them. I do think that that is harmful, but
It comes down. We're not their parents.
We're
parents?
not.
there is
We're
no way
not.
of actually stopping that in a way that doesn't step on everyone's freedoms. And at the time, it just didn't even really dawn on me because the way it was being spoken about was just like, oh, don't worry, the methods we're coming up with are, we're making sure privacy is still top of mind. We don't want to encroach on that. We're just trying to think of ways to, help kids not get sucked into social media degeneracy and all of that. And it, when you hear that, you're like, oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. But when you really stop to think about it and you stop and really smell it,
Stop it.
it's very clear that there's no way of doing that
Sneaky.
without just stripping freedoms from everybody else. How the fuck are you possibly going to stop that from happening? And it also shouldn't be
It's almost impossible. I think in one of my old videos when I was reacting, I was like, yo, dude, why little kids should not be on the internet. I still think little kids shouldn't. If we have any little kids watching, I'm obviously not for little kids. I talked about it earlier.
I'm
little kids
also
should
not
be
for
on the
little
internet,
kids.
But I don't think it's the government's job and I feel like it's the parents' job to look after their kid, not the government and these corporations to completely censor. And it feels
Exactly.
like it's overstepping so much into privacy that's insane to me. I don't know, man.
It definitely is,
responsibility nor the
Kenji.
platform's responsibility to ensure that kids aren't making those.
What the? I just said that. Oh no, that's why he's smart. This smart. You know what I mean? He just be saying and I just said that and he said it. He's smart. That's why.
Those accounts, it is the parents. No matter how you spin it, it's come back to the parents. And what YouTube did initially, and what I thought was the right direction, was having a separate platform specifically for that age.
Yes.
Yes.
YouTube Kids.
Yes.
So that way, that group, those kids,
They could have
would
done
not
that
be
for
going to
TikTok,
main
too.
YouTube. They would be
But they
on
didn't.
that platform
They
that was
didn't.
safe for them. And the parents' responsibility would be ensuring that they are on YouTube Kids, not main YouTube. But now what's happening is every company is now putting in these age verification checks which require ID.
YouTube Kids doesn't even do a good job censoring on their platform. Do you know how much creepy content there is? On
Yeah,
their
I've seen
platform?
quite a bit.
YouTube Kids has a bunch of 18+ sexually suggestive bullshit on there
It's
too.
scary.
What the?
Kenji's made quite a
You
few
gotta
videos
censor
about
the
that
main
too, chat.
platform. It's so backwards, and that's where
I really
I'm
like
coming
him. I
from.
highly
It
suggest
doesn't-
checking him out.
It feels like they don't really genuinely care about the kids. It feels like they're trying to infringe on your privacy or get it. They're overstepping. It's just plain and simple. They're overstepping. It's weird. You know what I mean? It feels like they truly don't give a. They're just using it as an excuse to just do whatever the they want.
Or biometric data, which, as we're seeing unfold in real time rapidly, leads to just basically control and mass surveillance. That's the entire underlying motive behind all of it. It's not about protecting kids. It's not about making sure kids aren't getting access to dangerous social media.
Well, I got a wire in my room. This motherfucker keeps saying, you hear me, Charlie? You love me, listening to me. That's why.
Content or anything like that. It is all about getting more of your information so they can monitor you more effectively. It's not a conspiracy. It is just right in your face censorship, control, and mass surveillance.
Agreed.
And we
YouTube
shouldn't
now
have to
taking this
censor
step is
ourselves.
extremely concerning. And obviously, as everyone's pointing out, it is not going to be 100% accurate. I would be shocked if it's even close to 50% accurate.
Brother, the fact that you can censor a full YouTube video and they'll still censor it because there's an invisible bad word on the screen 30 minutes into an hour-long video, and they're using AI to capture it, their system automatically just sucks. This AI system bullshit.
Speaking of that, my past 2 YouTube streams, chat, they've been copyrighted. I don't even know why. I don't have music or anything that saves to the VOD. I don't understand. But I also remember YouTube's very strict, like with singing and stuff. And I think I did sing in the past 2 VODs, so maybe that was what it was. But I'm just like, you can't even just like goof off and sing? What? Ah! What is the internet? What is it?
YouTube is so much bullshit. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just feel like since AI came out, brother, and I don't want to be like anti-AI because I be ChatGPT and all the time. You know what I mean? Like when I first got the brain aneurysm, I was like, am I gonna die from this? What's gonna happen? What is a brain? You know what I mean? Like I be ChatGPT and the fuck out of shit. But like I feel like ever since AI came out, brother, they're just like shoving it down our throats.
They are.
Put it
No,
here,
they
put it
fucking
there,
are.
Make it on, and censor this, censor that, do this. You know what I mean? And it just feels so like forced. And they're just trying to add it into anything. You know what I mean? You're telling me I could go watch Power Rangers right now and out of nowhere I get a notice and their AI is like, oh, you're a little kid now. I think you're a little kid. Let me see your ID. That just seems crazy to me. Even if they want to check IDs, why are we AI? It just don't seem right. This don't seem right. I'm telling you.
I've had pop-ups and stuff happen when I was just on websites before too. They are adding it to everything before laws get made for it. I could see that, Medi. It's weird. It's really fucking weird.
I'm telling you right now.
Break this down to its bare butt cheeks real quick. If it's going to be like making these guesses off of like the content you're watching or your searches, there is so much wiggle room for error. Because like, let's say you watch an anime, you know, trailer or something. I imagine YouTube would probably put that into like a cartoon bin, which would then be falling under like a under 18 bin, which would be
dude, getting fucking.
What if you like misspell something? In
that
the
would
Like
suck.
a gotcha bin, you know what I mean? And all the little kids get the fuck out of my comments, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hope it's like a gotcha bin. Movies warned us about this. It just seems crazy to me, bro.
The searches. Like, what if you accidentally make a typo? Does that make them think that you might be a kid as well? Or
probably
what about something like autoplay? Like, let's say you put on like a real adult video. You look fucking day trading tutorials, but it autoplays to something else, which is like making slime or some shit, because YouTube's recommended algorithm is wild.
It's been terrible for like 10 years, dude. I don't know what happened. The algorithm used to be so good. I used to
it
get so many
did
interesting videos.
2020 and 2021
video, my homepage is literally just all that. If I click on a Lego video, right, my whole homepage is just straight Legos. I click on a Pokemon video, bro, I just type in like Pokemon Nuzlocke, whole thing just of
my For You page on TikTok is just literally the TikTok shop at this point. I rarely see posts from my friends unless I'm like scrolling the friends feed. And then I feel like I'm not even seeing their most recent post. I'm seeing posts from like forever ago. I don't get it. But yeah, I posted about this on Threads and stuff too, chat. If I could show you what happens when I try to log into my Threads on my PC, it doesn't let me.
Nuzlocke challenge.
But I want to pull up the post for you guys.
My homepages are so annoying, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Like, you could easily just be flagged as an under 18 account, and then, well, if you want to keep using your account and have access to all the content and features that you've been used to, you're gonna need to fork over that ID, or at least show us your face. Give us some of that sweet, sweet biometric data currency, please. And I hope you'll...
VTubers are going to be really affected by this too, I have a feeling. I mean, I feel like a lot of them already are being affected, but I feel like it's going to get even worse, unfortunately.
Say no. That is not something you
Stop
should ever be comfortable with giving any company. It is a big problem, and there needs to be
It's a huge red flag, bro.
something done about this. It is truly out of control now, and it's here coming to YouTube. So, yep, just another concerning.
We don't want it, YouTube.
Active censorship.
Can you not
and
do it?
surveillance here.
Please.
It's not just overseas anymore. That's really about it. So yeah.
It's crazy that this happened in like less than a week. First it was a UK, everybody getting censored, and then instantly, brother, YouTube's like, give me your IDs, come on, hand it over, hand it over.
We don't... I even get mad because I have like an AI mod for the green site, and I get mad at that thing because it be timing out people for the stupidest things. But that's like built into the green site. Like that is their moderation thing they give to streamers. But I get mad at it because I know it's not the smartest. And the fact that YouTube is going to do the same freaking thing, and TikTok's already done it, and TikTok has completely... How did I lose tracking for... I don't usually like speak out about a lot because, I mean, a lot of times too, I kind of just feel like it's mainly like Twitter. Like Twitter makes me feel like I'm getting in my head about a lot of things when I like scroll it, especially like streamer Twitter and stuff, and seeing like some of the posts from other content creators, and they're just like, oh no, you're just imagining things. That's not actually happening to you. You just have to post more. You have to be more consistent. You have to be more, what's the word? More active. You gotta just be on top of it all the time. The thing is, I am being that, and I literally posted proof that I have to fight appeals all the time on TikTok. I've had to fight so much shit. Yeah. I don't understand. I don't want to change how I am. I shouldn't have to. I should be allowed to say fucking shit and not have to worry about it. There's all these other content creators that say, honestly, worse shit than what I say. And that they don't get restricted. I still see them on my For You page. I still see them on my, like, other feeds. Why am I being affected so bad? What is this? I'm mild. I'm very mild for the most part. I just sometimes get a little sus. You don't need to do that, Sneaky. Yeah, Threads probably still isn't gonna work. Continue with Instagram. Are you gonna let me in today, or are you still down? Sorry, this page isn't available. This is what it's been doing it. This is literally what it's been doing. I can get on from my phone just fine. I just can't get on from my PC. It's really weird. I don't post like my rants and stuff on Twitter or anything like that because I don't know what it is, chat. Twitter is just way more toxic than the rest of these social media platforms, so I try to avoid it as much as possible. Because then I start getting in my head when I start reading tweets and stuff. I don't want to do the whole, like, politics thing, chat, because it isn't my rules and whatnot. I'm frustrated. I don't know what's going on with the internet. It's not the same that I remember it being. You know? Oh, I've noticed that too, Maddie. I'd be seeing some posts and I'd be looking like giving the side eye like, are you okay? Baby, get some help. Stop making posts on Threads. Or like Twitter. Or Blue Sky. Or Facebook. So this is my TikTok. I have 10.1k followers on TikTok. My views for probably 6 months now, chat. I'm just being transparent, okay? The one from yesterday, I didn't use any hashtags or anything because this was a post directed towards my followers. I didn't want it to get put on the For You page. I didn't want anything like that. So that's why the views on that are low. But literally everything else, I use hashtags. I use the trending sounds. I do all of that. Why am I staying consistently around 300 to 500 views at the most? When I see other people do the same stuff, I don't get it. Ever since I got live banned, though, it's just been harder and harder for me to grow, so. Well, you don't need to make a TikTok, because, like I said, this was my last video. Hi, Smiley Squad. I know I've made a lot of videos like this. Unfortunately, I don't really know what's going on with this app. Luckily, my account is still currently in good standing. I've been doing the account checks daily through the TikTok Live Studio or TikTok Studio, whatever it's called. So far, everything's been good there. But I'm not gonna lie, I am losing a lot of motivation to continue posting on this website. I feel like I have been restricted to the point where you guys really aren't seeing my content anymore. You're not really engaging with me anymore, which is really making me think that you guys just aren't here anymore. And, you know, I don't blame you. I understand if that's like, we all got lives and everything. We're gonna move on. And I said that because I know like things have changed over the past few years too, so people probably aren't seeing my content the way that they used to. I used to post a lot of Dead by Daylight content. I used to do Dead by Daylight skits, and my content has changed tremendously since then because I branched out. I wanted to go more variety with it. I would post like Love and Deep Space stuff or just whatever I felt like posting and everything. I did a TikTok stream today. I've done a few. I did one yesterday too. I don't like how much censorship there is on this app. I don't like feeling like I have to be something that I'm not on this app. And I'm really losing motivation to continue trying to make it work on this app. However, I'm having a wonderful time doing YouTube streams and growing the YouTube, and I appreciate anybody who... That's right. That's right. Red app. Do you hear that? I'm having a wonderful time making content on your platform. Can you not make me angry and add an AI censorship moderation system? Please and thank you. Come over to YouTube, or who's been in my Twitch chat here recently. It's been awesome, and I appreciate you guys for being more understanding about that as well. I know swapping to VTuber, I was probably going to lose people anyways, but it's not like something that's really... Hey, Twitch. Twitch, now I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking to you. Don't you do it either. We don't need this. We don't. You guys are taking away our freedom of speech. Stop it. Ah, that's the wrong button. Okay, I'm done. Bothering me or anything like that, because I know I could probably still find people no matter what. And I don't let that bother me. This is Yeah, I something know. I've always wanted to do. I've said this, I think, since day one when I used to stream in my bedroom off my Xbox using a cheap webcam to my viewers that I want a VTube. And here I am, finally able to VTube. So I'm going to keep VTubing.
That's right, Chad.
I would appreciate it if you still want to support me, but if you don't want to support me or support this new adventure, instead of being hateful towards me or telling me to use camera or do all these things again, please just block me and move on.
And I am still being serious about that
That's
too.
all I'm asking. Because I really like this era of me, and I'm happy. And I feel like a lot of my community is very understanding, and they've been very supportive. But we do have the occasional person that comes in and tries to do something with me, and I don't know if this is even going to make a difference speaking out about this, but I just wanted to say, if you have a problem with me, if you don't like me, anything like that, please just block me, because I'm not going to change how I am to please you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing this for me. I am doing this because it makes me happy. I want to play Love in Deep Space. I want to play League of Legends. I want to play Dead by Daylight. I want to play a variety of different games. I just want to yap. I just want to be myself in my own little cozy corner of the internet and maybe make some friends while I'm at it, you know? I just don't want you guys getting overly attached or anything like that, because I am socially anxious and I got anxiety. I got all this stuff, and I don't really need like the constant pressure or anything like that. I don't want you guys feeling pressured, thinking that you have to keep up with me or anything like that. But
Which is also why I always tell you guys that you never have to apologize or anything like that when you come back into chat. You could be gone for a year, and I'm still going to treat you the same. You might have to remind me, but I don't want anybody to ever feel pressured, because this is the internet. This is just life, and life happens sometimes. And I would understand if people need to take hiatuses and, you know, go out, touch grass, do all that fun stuff. There's never going to be any pressure to keep up with me, chat.
do obviously want to tell you guys when I decide to make a decision. And I think I'm making the decision to cut my posts back on TikTok. I don't want to give up on this. TikTok is huge to me. It was the very first platform that I grew. And I grew it because of all of you. As a former Mixer streamer that was concerned on what I should do. And you guys all helped me out and told me to start up my Twitch anyways. But I am so demotivated to continue posting on this website. I will still be posting on YouTube Shorts, and I will be posting on Instagram Reels. You are welcome to follow me on my other social medias. But as of right now, post on TikTok will be coming less and less, if that makes sense, for the foreseeable future. And I hope that you will respect that and you will understand. Thank you. I do want to say one more thing. I have not fully given up on TikTok because my Kitten Kioria account is growing, but on that account, I strictly just post pictures of my MC from Love in Deep Space and the boys. That's all I do. And I'm really having fun doing that, and I will probably continue to keep that account going. I will also probably continue to keep her Instagram account going. I also have a Threads account for her. I've not made a Twitter account for her. I don't want to make a Twitter account for her. So please don't try and pressure me to do that. I won't do it. All right. Thank you. So yeah, I know I kind of said like cut my content back on there, but I don't know. After talking and seeing posts from my other content creator friends on Threads and everything, I'm like, maybe I need to just completely step back too. It's not good, chat. It's not good at all.